What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Sakura Spirit. And last time, well, fox girls were stealing some panties, and samurai girls were going after them to retrieve them, and we got involved in all of that. And now the samurai girls are taking us to the jail, and we're being dragged, and let's see what's going on with Takahito. Let's see how it ends. Alright. When we left the forest behind us, the first thought that filled my mind was panic. The city I had lived in my whole life, it was gone. You gotta be kidding me. So it disappeared? If I wasn't in Tsukinotoshi, then where the hell did my hometown disappear to? Hey, no talking. Come on. I don't want to boob you that much. Kinda. Maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strikes so easily. Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was a little bit predictable. Just the right movement, enough pressure behind a counter, and that was the result you saw. But anyway, let me play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look like they could be in some sort of classic samurai movie. Yeah, but it looks cool though. Look at all this. Yeah, looks cool. Huh? What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here for years. Alright. Hikage, I thought I told you to silence him if he spoke. Damn. Actually, you told me that I could do it, but you didn't tell me that I had to. Yeah, that's right, girl. Come on. Must be tough being her subordinate. Be silent, or I will silence you for good. We're being threatened. This time it seemed not to be an idle threat, for the girl unsheathed her katana and rested the tip of the blade against my throat. Oh. I already started to regret having played the hero earlier. Don't, dude, don't regret it. You have this magnificent chance to look at the boobs. Dude, you can look at the boobs. That's more than enough. Alright, let's keep going. Hopefully there will be someone with more common sense in the village. Alright, several minutes later. I soon found myself confined within a small room. The stern-looking Sundara tyrant glaring down at me while the other girl, seemingly called Narumi, had at least softened up a little. From what I had gathered during their conversation, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questioning. Village elder? What, some sort of patriarch or something? What purpose did these thefts have? Are you just some perverted guy who gets on sniffing girls' undies? I ought to cut them off. I already told you, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention anything worn by you will likely smell burnt or taste sour. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby. Oh, so we got our village elder. Man, he looks exhausted. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to do some sort of old voice here. Tsukino Dono, please calm down. You brought him in to learn the reason behind his presence in the forest, right? That is correct, Hayate-san. I believe he was working with the kitsune to steal panties and other under things. Man, I think it's the first time that we see her in a shame face. Man. Alright. Objection! Yes, objection! I'm innocent! Huh? What are you objecting to? Oh, shit, I fucked up, I screwed up, alright. Huh? What are you objecting to, sir? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation is fabricated. Narumi-san, could you please answer this question for the judge? Was the defendant, Aka, myself, anywhere near the kitsune while you two were chasing them? Hold it! Just who are you calling judge here? Stop shouting or I will strike you down. Hey, Miyu-san, maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't working. This guy's clearly not a bandit, nor a threat. We could just ask him why he was up here in the woods. If he has valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's a panty thief, and we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard. Well, even if I am innocent. I mean, we are innocent, but we cannot explain that to them. I mean, how can we possibly explain that we got left unconscious and then we appeared in the woods? There's no way we can explain that. Finally, and here I thought this was about to become a turnabout case. I sighed, deeply, partly amused at how, despite the serious situation, I was able to remain calm by acting like several characters I seen in movies or games I played before. Well, alright. As long as I wouldn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully end up well.
A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name?
Gushiken Takahiro.
So why were you inside the forest while our village guards were chasing a pair of thieves?
I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine hidden inside the forest, and the next moment I know some weird girl starts talking to me.
A girl?
Yes, a girl, with horns and a scaled tail. I know it sounds odd, but I could have sworn I saw her before I fainted, and then I woke up inside the forest.
Tsukino-dono, Narumi-chan, do you two recall the stories behind the shrine near our village?
Forgive me, Hayate-san, I do not recall. I know you said it was a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember everything. Sorry, Oji-san.
That shrine belongs to Tsuyuri, a powerful spirit that has watched over our village for as long as we can remember. There's a reason why, unlike the Kitsune, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest.
I still think those pests will be gone for good if you just let me go in and find their home. Probably some damp cave on the hill, or a dilapidated old wooden house.
Humans and spirits rarely mingle well, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says that he saw a spirit, there is a chance he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disorientated and almost out of this world.
He did seem to be talking gibberish. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there is nothing like that for miles around. He was also talking about something weird called a movie, and he knows martial moves that I have never even seen before. He is still a pervert. I'm not a pervert. A guy of my age is innocently curious. Innocently curious. Alright? Alright. Blame the hormones. Hormones. It's all their fault. It's perfectly natural. Alright? Besides, if you're talking about the panties that were tossed into my face, I had nothing to do with him. Tsundere a tyrant. Yeah, I didn't steal those panties. I'm innocent. Although, maybe he liked the panties on his face or something. But still, it wasn't his fault. Why did you just call me? I ought to smash you to pieces, you brat. Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, those two kitsune did look like they were just abandoning the panties. But, Oji-san, what does this all mean? Dude, why would you even steal the panties? What, those foxes have panty fetishes or something?
I'm not certain. However, I believe it's unlikely that he's working with the kitsune. Still, I have never heard about a human meeting a spirit like Tsuyuri. I would almost be bold enough to declare him as someone who isn't from our world.
Wait, you're trying to say that I'm in a different world now?
That would be the most logical explanation.
But I got an important match to take part in 2 weeks from now.
Well, none of us have ever experienced a situation like this before, so we'll have to think about how to deal with you, or even if it's possible to get you back to your world.
In the meantime, a stay in the cell for a few hours will not hurt him. He did assault one of the village guard, and he resisted arrest. He can stay here until he rots for all I care. But I suspect the elder will wish to talk with you once you're done here. Hikage, I'm going for a wash. I suggest you do the same. I would take offense at that, implying that I stink, but that was a hell of a run. Those fox girls can run fast. I still want to know more about those techniques. Takahiro-san, if you do happen to stick around, I might want to go a few rounds with you. They're gonna teach her how to fight. We're gonna teach her how to use that spear. Not that. I'll be able to go anywhere else for the time being.
It's only for a few hours, so we can discuss how to deal with you. Obviously, one like yourself will raise quite some questions among the villagers, so we need to convince them first that you're not a threat.
And that was how I found myself stuck in a jail while the guards responsible for my situation decided to leave me within a cell. Alright. What misfortune. As if being sent to a different world wasn't bad enough, I'm not stuck in a jail with my only company being a pair of beautiful, magnificent, majestic Kitsune sisters. You lucky boy. Man. Alright, let's keep going. Something odd is gonna happen right now, I'm pretty sure. A pair of beautiful... Wait a second. Nyahaha, yahoo! Hi there, penny boy. As I watched, a familiar face appeared at the top of my cell. A blondie woman with golden eyes. As I watched, she flipped over and landed in front of the cell, waving her hands at me. From the side of the cell, the other one appeared, a wry grin on her face. Man. Ah, it's the Undies archers. If you come to reclaim your hostages, they're already back where they belong. Nope, we saw the guards go into the pool and sweep the maiden's silk again. See? At that, she pulled out a pair of lacy silken underwear from her sleeve. Man, what the fuck? Why do they steal panties all the... Dude, I'm pretty sure this novel is fucked up. Whoever created this novel seriously has a fetish of underwear, women underwear fetish. Alright. And stretched it with her thumbs, showing off her penny price to me. Penny price. That's a nice way to describe it. You came back all the way to this village to snatch their underwear again? Besides, I wouldn't call one of them a maiden. The Tsundere Tyrant doesn't fit that bill at all. The cutie with the katana? You would be quite surprised, actually. I happen to believe that she has not even felt her own touch, let anyone else. She seems to be far too uptight for that. As for coming back to the village, we have a debt to settle. Let's not wander into that subject. I can still imagine her katana lingering near my throat. I smiled weakly while trying to think about what the kitsune mentioned at the end of her statement. I'm not sure what this debt of yours might be. I do know that you two best get out of here before those two return. You two don't seem to be on friendly terms with the samurai girls. Wait, if he doesn't know about the debt, then we can just run, One-sama. Maiko, that is not how we do things. Young man, your actions allowed us to escape our situation without harm. It places us in a debt, for which we are now repaying you. Maiko, do the magic. Hi! Magic? What kind of magic? The younger girl walked forward and placed her hands upon the cage's lock. She began mumbling something that I couldn't even begin to understand, and her hands started glowing brightly. We got the power. We got the power! being sent to a different world, girls wielding weapons, and now fox girls using magic? Next on the list, I'm going to find a talkative magical sword and be destined to save the world. Still, I was curious to see what this magic would do to the lock keeping me imprisoned. Oh, what happened? What, did she hurt herself? Or what? The glow flared for a moment, before fading. There was a hiss and then a sizzle, as the lock dripped to the floor, melted from the cage by the magical light. So she can melt things. That's a pretty useful magic. Well done, Maiko-chan. You did very well. Just relax now. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be most surprised about. The fact that a girl just melted a steel lock, or that I'm starting to accept this as a normal thing. Yeah, dude, this is fucked up. This level of magic is extraordinary. Maiko-chan is quite gifted. Yeah, she's quite gifted. Yeah, I know what you mean. But as I have said, we are here to settle our debt. If you would like, we can escort you back to the forest where we encountered you. Man, I would like that. I mean, I would like to see more boobs, but we run the risk of dying if we do that. So yeah, it'll be good. I do, however, suggest that you decide quickly. The guards do not bathe long. I should know. I have observed them before. So she knows for experience that they do not take long in the bath? Man, what the fuck? These fox girls, they were lesbians and with underwear fetish. Fuck. Man, damn life. What am I doing with my life? Let's keep going. Well, I'm certainly not going to stick around, so I'll gladly accompany you two out of here. Maybe I'll finally find my way back home then. Yeah, hopefully. Or no, not hopefully, but... yeah, I mean, after having some fun, after having seen a lot of boobies, and if we got the chance to touch some boobies, yeah, we can go home. Lead the way, peeping Tammy. Machiko. Sakura no Machiko, not Tammy. Takahiro, but I would suggest keep introductions for when we successfully escaped. Very well then, Taka-kun, follow. As I was stepping out of the cell, the sound of a familiar voice boomed in the distance. Thieves! Crafty kitsune! Kleptomaniacs! I'll skin you alive! They noticed. We're fucked up. Dude, if they don't start running now, they're gonna be fucked up. So the girl noticed that her undies are missing. Right. I think that's our cue to bolt. Yeah, I think that too. You better move your ass. And with that, the three of us darted out of the prison. And I think this is a good place to end the episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys, and I'll be seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen, very soon. Bye bye.